This woman is 42 years old and has never been married. She doesn't socialize and barely keeps in touch with her family. She lives a completely isolated life, shut off from the world. Lying in bed watching TV shows is her only hobby. When she runs out of tissues, she orders them online. When her phone breaks, she calls someone to come fix it. There are plenty of restaurants right downstairs from her apartment, but she orders delivery for every single meal. She works as an online customer service rep. Every day, she sends the same copy-paste replies to customers. She's long since gotten used to bad reviews from angry clients. The curtains in her apartment haven't been open since the day she hung them up. She lives in the dark. Deep down, she longs for sunlight, but the only comfort she can find is in the online world. She's been living like this for a full 24 years. One day, her cousin shows up at her door out of nowhere. Her younger sister had been trying to call her but couldn't get through, so she sent their cousin to find her in person. Her cousin hesitates for a moment, but he tells her the bad news anyway. After hearing it, Yoko doesn't cry or show any sign of grief. It's just that having a family member suddenly standing in front of her leaves her not knowing how to react. Yoko hasn't been home in over 20 years, now that her father has passed away. She has no choice but to go back. Her cousin carries her luggage for her, gently trying to comfort her along the way. The sunlight she hasn't felt in so long hits her skin, and it makes her uncomfortable. Yoko can hardly believe it. In her memory, her father was still a young man. How could he have suddenly grown old and then just gone? Yoko joins her cousin's family on the road back home. The awkwardness of years without contact makes her uneasy. The kids are loud and rowdy the entire ride. To them, this funeral feels more like a road trip. Her cousin doesn't stop the kids from goofing around. A flash of envy crosses Yoko's mind. Then she lowers her head and shrinks into the corner. Her cousin starts singing their father's favorite song, and asks if she still remembers it. The melody from 20 years ago seems to echo in her ears again, as if her father were right beside her, softly humming along. When they stop at a rest area, her cousin is busy wrangling the kids. Yoko finds the place both familiar and foreign. When she was little, on the way to Grandma's house, the whole family would always stop here to rest. Back then, her father would complain that she and her sister were too noisy. The three of them even took a photo here once. Old memories come flooding back, piece by piece. Yoko gets the feeling again like her father is right there with her. She wanders into the woods alone, lost in her memories. But back at the rest area, something has happened to her cousin's family. The boy is standing on a stone table, pretending to fly. Her cousin shouts at him to stop, but it's too late. It's an emergency, and they can't reach Yoko. They have no choice but to rush the boy to the hospital first. By the time Yoko comes back from the woods, her cousin's family is already on the way to the hospital. All she has left on her is 2,000 yen. That's not even enough for a bus ticket home. Yoko stands around the rest area for a long time, unsure of what to do. Finally, she works up the courage to ask one of the drivers for a ride, but it's been so long since she's talked to anyone that she's practically forgotten how to start a conversation. Her words come out broken and halting, her face tense with anxiety. Her voice is so quiet she can barely hear herself. After asking around for a while, a woman around her age finally agrees to give her a ride. Out of habit, Yoko keeps her distance and sits in the back seat. She and the driver don't say a word the entire way. If it weren't for the radio playing in the background, the silence would be unbearable.